What's up, guys? It's your boy Shirtless Vegan here today, and we are going to be making a vegan steak while also talking about the meaning towards your existence or your life's purpose. What is the meaning towards your existence? And what is your life's purpose? I would like to first to start off and say that those two things are two completely different things. The meaning to your existence is simply to exist. Live life the best way you can. You know, we're so caught up in being things that we are not, that we don't get the time to enjoy life. We look up to people such as celebrities, and they don't even fucking know who we are. They don't know you. They don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? They don't go to bed thinking like, damn, I really know who this person is. I really like such and such. They don't know you. They don't care about you. Meaning to your life is to love yourself. Stop looking up to people who don't know you. Take the time to take care of yourself. Take the time to do the things you love. You know, you have jobs that will replace you within a second. You know what I'm saying? You get injured on a job, it's okay. You know, you'll get replaced. They don't give a fuck about you. Meaning to existence is just to live life the best way you can possibly. Be happy. Fuck depression. Fuck stress. People are gonna stress you all day. People try to stress me out. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. I'll cut the stress off real quick. I don't deal with it. I don't deal with people's attitudes. I don't argue. I don't do that. Don't care. Because I'm going to live life the best way I can possibly. When I was going through my spiritual awakening, I immediately got out of something that I was not enjoying. Because I knew that if I'm going to live, I am going to live the best way I can possibly. That is the meaning to our existence, hands down. It's to live life the best way you can. Forget what anybody else has to say. This is your life. You're immortal. You're a limited energy, and you have more than one lifetimes, but you're living this one, and you want to live it the best way you can. And people are going to try to take that from you because they have not lived their lives, or they live in a life full of regret, and they try to take that away from you. Leave those people behind you. Get away from them. Now, life's purpose, that's a whole different ballgame. The moment you become spiritual awakened, you're transcending from the third dimension to the fourth dimension. And that transition is to let go. Now understand that there are levels. That's why I say third to fourth. There are levels towards the third dimension. There are levels towards the fourth dimension, and there are levels from the fifth dimension. The first level is very different from the last level of the third dimension. The last level of the fourth dimension is very different from the first level of the fifth dimension. When you're ascending to different levels in the fourth dimension, you're going to come across to the point where you're trying to understand your life's purpose. The moment you understand your life's purpose doesn't mean you figured it out. It just means you have an idea of what you want to do in life. Now, there is a divine purpose, and that divine purpose is to help increase everyone's vibrations and try to spread spiritual awareness when you are at a high level of the fourth dimension. But your life purpose is through your perspective. Now, how do you channel towards your life purpose? Your subconscious, and I love talking about subconscious because subconscious is the connection towards your higher self. Your subconscious is going to give you insight of what your true life purpose is. It's going to give it to you through numbers. It's going to give it to you through your dreams. It's going to give it to you however, whatever you're doing. It's going to try to wake you up towards your life purpose. Dreams. Now, when you're dreaming, and I tell people like it's very important to lucid dream because you can learn so much about yourself through lucid dreaming. When you're dreaming, it's either going to channel back to your childhood, because when you are a child is when you are the most enlightened. Think about it. Some people have horrible childhoods, and I'm sorry about that, but usually you don't have a better understanding of, or usually your emotions aren't as manipulated as they are today, when it came to the idealism of love. Love lives in the fifth dimension. So when you're a child, you only understand about having fun, going outside. No, there was nothing better than going outside when you were a child. Going outside, having fun, just making friends, enjoying the presence around everyone. Now it's like, yo, you don't want to go outside. You don't want to be around people. Like, who are you? It's your subconscious is going to bring you back to your childhood and try to give you insight of your life purpose, because when you're a child, you already had an idealism of what you wanted to do. Or it's going to give you insight from your past lives. A little bit rare, but you just have to be aware. You have to be very aware of what you're feeling and thinking. Be very aware of numbers. I've said that in my last video. You have to be very aware of what numbers are trying to tell you, or what your angels are trying to tell you. The moment you become aware of your life's purpose, doesn't mean you have it figured out. Now, you're trying to understand, how can I use or intertwine this life's purpose into living? I watch a lot of spiritual advisors, and one of the biggest things that I've learned is that we are so-called the most smartest people in the world, but we have to pay for everything. Isn't that weird? Like, we live on a free world, or we live on a free earth. And trust me, the earth is free because you can't pay for the earth, but we're not going to dive that deep. But yet we pay for everything. So people are worried about bills, worried about putting food in their stomach, and trying to use your life's purpose and make it into a lifestyle makes it complicated. Understand that whatever your true heart's desire is, the universe is always going to back you up. Universe is always going to have your back, because this is your true heart's desire. Okay? We're channeling. Okay? We're transcending. We're trying to become the better version of ourselves. Understand that energy is oneness. Okay? You are a part of the energy, therefore you are the universe. So the universe got your back, baby. When you finally figure out your life's purpose and you're trying to make it into a lifestyle, trust me, it is going to stress you out. It's going to make you become distant. It's like having a whole new spiritual awakening. It may even make you a little depressed, because you are fighting for what you want in life. You are fighting because this matrix don't want you to be happy. This matrix don't want you to love yourself. They want you to eat foods that causes cancer. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be on Instagram, depressed about likes or if someone looks better than you. When I found out my life's purpose, around 2017, when I was going through my channeling through the third dimension, and I really had a hard time figuring out what I truly wanted to do. So I went to college in 2015. Towards the end of 2016, I went to Montclair State University. In 2017, I dropped out of Montclair State University because I went there for art. I wasn't too sure how I wanted to use art. Like, every time I thought about making art as a making art into a living, I got bored just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I'm really good at this talent, but I suck at it. I mean, I suck at thinking about what I want to do with it. And being in college and then like the whole like situation with it, I'm like, yo, I have to get the fuck out of here, because nothing was going the way I wanted. Nothing worked the way I wanted to work. I was broke. There was one time I got really sick because I had to walk to college. It wasn't a good experience. Don't get me wrong, like I had a good time meeting a lot of people, different people there, but college experience itself, as far as meeting teachers that didn't remotely make any sense to me, I didn't like it. I dropped out. New Year 2017, I decided I wanted to be a model and actor. The reason why I decided to be a model and actor, because I wanted to inspire people like I'm doing today. I wanted to inspire people to just not be the greater version of themselves, not yet. Inspire people to do whatever they want to do in life. You know, that was what I was learning from quitting college, dropping out of college. I really wanted to help inspire people to just do whatever they want to do in life and be happy doing it. I wanted the people to understand that no matter what people say, you can be anything you want to be in life. As life went on, I finally realized that, we live in a world where you're manipulated to being nothing or feel as though you have nothing. Think about a job, just over broke, replaceable, easy like that. You can't be replaced if you doing your own thing. There's no one that can replace you. If there's no one who can replace you, why not take the time to understand who you are as a person? Make sure you're eating the right things. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. There's only one you. That's precious. That's valuable. And it's priceless. Because there's only one you. Take time to take care of yourself. Understand who you are as a person. Existence. Live life the best way you can. Don't live it recklessly, but live it the best way you can. Your life's purpose is going to come to you. And it's going to take time. But the moment you start working on your life's purpose, there's going to be a huge euphoria over you. Like me, when I started doing this whole YouTube thing, I'm like, this is going to be rough. I'm like, this is going to be rough. And it still is. It still is rough for me, but I'm going through the motions, but I am enjoying every minute of it. And there's going to be a day where I'm going to be up here and I'm going to look back at this video and be like, yes, I finally did it. Love yourself. Like, that's all it takes sometimes, is just to love yourself. And anytime you doubt loving yourself, understand that there's only one you. And trust me, without you, there will be a person who wouldn't be identified as who they are. We'll talk about that another time.